Welcome to the Olympic Oval. You guys, it's finals day. We've got Team BC taking on Team Ontario in the U16 final of the NTCC Championships. This is a super exciting day. The bronze medal earlier today. And here we see Team Ontario getting ready. Go back row attack like we just saw. Free ball opportunity now for Team Ontario. And a huge attack there out of the outside as we see Alex Zakutney really getting over top of the block. She got some big hops there. I think BC, nice back set for Team BC. Flail dig there. Roll shot to the middle, covered up by BC. What a cut shot. Gives back a free ball. As you get more experienced in the game, you kind of start to swing more early in the game here. But again, another tip down the line, and that one will score. Zakutney now serving. And tight pass from leading by one. BC trying to tie it up at this point here. Great pass off a very tight pass. Dug by Team Ontario. Libero with an impressive jump set and big dig here into the net. We'll see a replay here. Look at that one-handed dig by Team BC. That is, and great pass by Van Camp. And cranked down the line. But it looks to be just out. I know that the referee, I think he considered that one for an extra moment. And we'll see, look how high she is. And the libero doing a great job of staying on the line. And great pass by Van. BC now leading 19-13. Great pass from Team BC to Ontario. They crawl back now, only a 5-point deficit. And big serve for Zakutney. And Zakutney definitely likes to pick on position one. We've seen her go there a few times on her serve. This time Zakutney goes to position 5, just off the net. And great dig by Team Ontario out to Van Camp. Free ball, big chance here for Team Ontario to capitalize. A lot. Purdy now serving. Purdy now serving for Team BC. And a nice deep serve. This time Libero is clean. And Ontario BC setter dump. Again, Team Ontario gives up another. And Ontario looking to match that, looking to get back to their game. We just heard some of Sean Pello's. This time Van Camp nails the pass. And a well-placed tip by Alex Zakutney. Good job, Pete. Nice pass. Well done, Daniel.
Stupidest thing ever to go to a 3-ball system for the first time.
And we're hearing some words there from Pello. Yeah, and she goes out quickly to close the block, but there will be a net touch. And I didn't think setting up the right side. Purdy, nice dig by Team Ontario. Pretend like you have a pregnant belly. Sometimes you even put a ball under the t-shirt so that it forces your arms away from your torso, just to give you a little bit more ball control and encourage that low position. Big play there by Team Ontario. You see the replay. Great hit off hand. You even put the t-shirt so that it forces your arms away from your torso, just to give you a little bit. And it's to the outside off the hands. Team Ontario picks it up. Nice dig by Team going to attack. So it's a sharper cross hit. Go to the outside again. And this time, it's Zakutney who scores off hands. And the bench loves it. Look at this. You know, when you have your bench that involved in the game, it feels so good on the court because you know your whole team's behind you. Followed up by missed serve though. Great pass from Team Ontario. They'll put it out to Zakutney who cranks it down the line. And I think that set was just too fast for Team BC's block to handle. They didn't get out there and she had a lot of court to work with as the block was still moving in the air. So much. Great pass. block to handle. They didn't get out there, and she had a lot of court to work with as the block was still moving, trying to get some more wind into their sails here. And Zakutney, good play there. And great dig by Team, if you will. She's got a lot of shots. And that's a deep float. I think it might have been out, but BC chooses to take it. Ball now hit the ground, in which case it wouldn't count. Zakutney with a strong serve to one. Kind of like desperate plays instead of smart plays. Good dig from the libero. Free ball to Team BC. Big chance here. Middle hits back to one, but it's 6. Team BC runs the right side, dug up by Ontario. Good pass from the libero. Off the hands, and BC cannot pick it up. And I want to say Zakutney's done, you know, a good work of being handy and crafty with the blocker's hands. In that case, she used it, and it trickles over, and BC can't recover it. Now 24-22 for Team BC. And Grills, the cross-court shot, dug up by Ontario. They'll do a back row attack. Dug up by the libero, dumped. And another back row attack. Libero handles it for Team BC, putting it out to Grills. And this time, recovered. Good play there. Free ball opportunity for Team BC and set point. And this time, Team Ontario extends this set yet again. You know, but after he wants to cover. Libero for Team Ontario getting in there. Back set now to Zakutney. They'll serve set back. Zakutney, who's been really smart when she's in the front row hitting the first serve. She faced inside the court to make sure that ball stayed in bounds. Zakutney now. Strong serve. BC's fixed it. Team Ontario out to an early 3-0 lead. This time a deep serve. 4-0 for Ontario. Team BC, they'll go back. Purdy tips it down the line. This time from the right side. Nice shot down the line. Libero stays disciplined to block it. And now it's Zakutney with the kill. But both teams are very disciplined on defense. So sometimes you can get sucked in depending on where the set is. But both teams staying where they should. However, that was what the Team BC girls needed to hear one time out ago. Serving. And Zakutney with a deep serve, or deep big dig there from Team BC. And I think there's some questioning on that. Zakutney serving now. And good pass. Angle. And big dig. And big dig for Team BC. And seeing how you can recover. You know, you're allowed to lose some sets in volleyball, but you can still win a match. Good serve there by Team Ontario. Alex Zakutney with the ace. But yeah, it's careers in volleyball. And to start experiencing those uncomfortable feelings and feel comfortable in them is important. But the momentum, youth development team coaches who have been walking around with their Team Canada jackets on have been scouting, and they're looking for the most talented volleyball players. They're going to select them. Lost it, come out a little bit flat here. Libero taking the second ball, setting out Van Camp. Ontario gets a free ball opportunity. And sometimes when you're pushed back, you have to drop your elbows more to get that extra power. Serves again. Libero steps in and takes that ball. And the step is blocked, but BC recovers it. Good dig from the Ontario libero. Zakutney goes off hands. Grills gets a piece of it. Back on the service line, and it just trickles over. Setter makes a great play at the net to recover it. Much with the dig. Ball is served. Nice pass by the Ontario libero. And Zakutney's blocked, but big recovery. Free ball back to BC. And now Grills will be called on the net. But what a great coverage ball. Zakutney just put a huge amount of her effort into that hit, and it was a big block, but her teammates were really there just to recover it. Now British Columbia play. And this time Grills with a powerful hit, which Team Ontario, a decent dig. I think in a lot of other gyms there'd be more room to play the ball, and that player could have got to that ball. Zakutney, she had room, but the rafters were there. Gets a little pat on the back from one of our camera guys. Arabsky, the good serve, and Cabangel puts it over on the second attack. Grills with the tight set, but saves it. Back to Zakutney, who punches it through the block. And that's where Team BC needs to get their hands over and press.
Some more, let's go.
And Zakutney with a strong serve. Libero are down 2-1 and need to win this set to force a fifth and final set. And now almost a miscommunication there by Team BC. They give up a free ball to Ontario. Back to serve. There's a good pass from Team Ontario. Picked up by Ontario. Van Camp trying to go off block. It's covered by Ontario. Back to Van Camp. Roll shot over. Out to Much. She gets a piece of hands. Van Camp able to pick it up. Back row attack now for Ontario. It's kept alive. Serving for BC. Great pass by the libero. And blocked but kept alive.